A font walks into a bar and the bartender says, "Hey, we don't want your type in here." My grandfather has the heart of a lion and a lifetime ban from the zoo. Never discuss infinity with a mathematician. They go on about it forever. What do you call the wife of a hippie? Mississippi. The machine at the coin factory suddenly stopped working without any apparent reason. It doesn't make any sense. You know that spending a penny means to we, so what do people want when they ask you, penny for your thoughts? And when we say, take care of the pennies, and the pounds will look after themselves, what do the pounds represent in this context? Someone bought me a clock that measures how long you live from birth to death. I was having the time of my life. Magician's dog went missing again. Well, it is a labracadabrador. Elevator jokes are great. They work on so many levels. A computer once beat me at chess, but it was no match for me. It was no match for me at squash. Women shouldn't have children after 35. I think 35 children is enough. Why did the astronaut move out on his own? He needed some more space. I'm reading a scary story in Braille. Something bad is about to happen. I can feel it. It is a bit of a touchy subject. A shirt had a race against a pair of trousers. It ended in a tie. My phone went off this morning. I didn't realise it had already reached its use-by date. I learned sign language the other day. It's pretty handy, and I thought it was a nice gesture. R.I.P. boiled water. You will be missed. I had to leave my job drawing circles. I couldn't make ends meet. I also left my previous job in an orange juice factory. I couldn't concentrate. I used to want to be a small square robot. Looking back, I feel like such a wally. I was in the department store the other day. I tried to get upstairs, but the escalators were being repaired. The lifts were out of order, and the stairs were blocked. It was crazy. You couldn't make it up. Some people question everything. Or do they? Have you noticed that everyone is buying air conditioners? I'm not a fan. I lost my job at the bank last year. A woman asked me to check her balance, so I gave her a push and found out her balance wasn't very good at all. I saw a discount on gravestones, but I thought to myself, that's the last thing I need. I used to want to be a banker, but I lost interest pretty quickly. Why do seagulls fly over the ocean? Because if they flew over the bay, we'd call them bagels. My rabbit is great at maths. I asked him what was 3 divided by 3 minus 1. He said nothing. Talking of suspicious, trees are a bit shady, aren't they? Apart from meat, fish and chicken, I'm completely vegetarian. I'll try not to base my preferences on colour, but I really don't like green tomatoes, forgive me. When you think of time travel, it's always people coming from the future, isn't it? What if someone came from the past? Or has that already been done? I went to buy a new clock, but all I can find are second hands. Hang on a minute. You can have ours. Imagine if there are lots of Russell Crowes. You'd worry there was a murder. Ferrets are getting quite expensive these days. If you had a few, you could start a business. There's a new play starring Darth Vader. It's called The Dark Side Story. I don't do jokes about chemistry. I never get a reaction. I had to give up working as a doctor. I kept losing my patience. The 3 conspiracy theorists went into a bar. That can't be a coincidence. 3 conspiracy theorists went into a bar, or did they? A police officer knocked on my door and told me my dogs were chasing people on bikes, but that's ridiculous. My dogs don't even have bikes. I got angry while doing this jigsaw the other day. I wanted to smash it against the wall, but I couldn't do it. Well, if you can't beat them, join them. A boiled egg for breakfast? You can't beat it. I sent you a joke in the post. Did you get it? I downloaded an app that adjusts levels on Tetris. It's a game changer. I hate saying goodbye, so now I use adios. I was stood in this river, but I really didn't believe it. I was in denial. I don't have much money to spend on a new toilet, so it's pretty bog standard. My aunt said I could use her ordinary flower production facility. I had the run of the mill. This playwright was going crazy trying to remember the storyline for his new book, but he'd lost the plot.